Greg Ruff, and joining me is Ben Tyree, the softball coach here at Trevecca. And was it 11 years? This is going to be your 12th year?
This is 12 years.
12 years as the softball coach here. 390 wins. I'm going to mention that before the season.
Thanks.
Just to let you know that I know. 390. That means you got 10 to 400, and we're going to have a big celebration for 400.
Not sure. Hope we get that far.
You'll get that far. You'll get that far. I have no doubt. Just talk about this year, because this is a little bit different. Every year is different, right? I mean, makeup of the roster, the culture, the schedule, and this one you've got some really good upperclassmen, but you don't have a lot of them. You've got a whole lot of freshmen. What is it, 12 freshmen?
I got 12 freshmen, 1 transfer came in, and 7 returning starters.
Wow.
Makes up our team. But
what is that? How do you feel about that going in? I mean,
I feel really good. I mean, because we do have 7 starters coming back. If I had 1 or 2 starters and a bunch of freshmen, then, I'm excited about this team. I really like them. I've told everybody I've talked to, and it's just not false. I really feel good about this team.
When you get a team like this season, and it's like every year, you guys have fall ball. You have games and competitions. That's gotten more and more intense as the years have gone along here, as far as how important those are. And I've noticed that. We would love to cover them more, but we don't get to. But you guys have made that into something really special, which I think benefits you preparing for the spring schedule, doesn't it?
I do too, and I think I use it a little bit different now. I know I did this fall. We played a tough schedule in the fall. In the past, if we played a big Division I school, I would probably take my starting 8 or 9 players and play them. Say, this is our chance to win. But this year I did something different. With all these new players, I need to see them on the field. So I played everybody. I played all 20. We had 20 people in the fall. I played all 20.
And that gives them experience. It's
yes,
a great opportunity.
And we get to see how they respond.
One of the things that you have is I would be wrong not to mention. I hate to single out one player, but if you're going to single out one player, McCray Oldham would be it.
She's been good. She's been good for Trevecca.
Yeah.
She's been good for me.
Yeah.
I sleep better at night with McCray Oldham.
Yep. She's a shortstop, but she could play anywhere you want her to. Right?
I recruited her as an outfielder. I really, truly, when I brought her in, I thought she would be my starting center fielder day one. And she's probably been out there maybe 4 or 5 outs, but I never had anybody play better shortstop, so I've had to leave her there. And she is truly everything we see.
At the plate, she's just tremendous. I mean, I can't imagine being a pitcher going against her, because she literally can get on base just about, and she basically gets on base every time, it seems like, but she can get on base any way possible.
Any different ways, and she has a plan every time. We talked about it yesterday in practice. McCray has a plan when she gets up to bat, and she really plays with that a little bit. She may go 4 for 4, and instead of going 5 for 5, so I'm going to try this time and see how I do this. Just as a game, it's a chance for her to do something differently. But she's really good, and she knows what she does.
The freshmen, you can't talk about all 12. You can't talk about all the newcomers, but talk a little bit about them as a group, and if there's anybody you know that has stood out this fall that you know is going to be a significant contributor in the spring, and maybe all of them will be.
Well, I think one thing we had to do was our circle definitely was going to change. We lost 2 starting pitchers last year. We only had 1 returning. She's actually be one of our seniors.
Yeah.
So I brought in 4 freshman pitchers this year, and for our season to be good this year, they were going to have to step to the plate and do their job. And I was pleasantly surprised this fall how much depth we have in the pitching circle now, and we've got more than we've had since I've been here.
Well, I see them in here just about every day out here with your coaching staff, and Coach Dawes is working them hard over there.
Coach Dawes has done wonders. They did leg work yesterday, and they said, Coach, I've never had my legs work like this before. And but they come out feeling good about it. They want to be better, and they know that they can help our team.
All right. Coach Ben Tyree and the Trojans get started on Friday at Huntsville, and you can find out more about them at TNU Trojans.